Okay, Happy New Year, everybody. I'm so all made it, even this really bad storm. Um, we were thinking to cancel or not. We don't know what to do. However, then last minute we sent the Zoom link out to people if anybody wants to join on Zoom. So anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, can you hear? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So what we are going to do first, before we start the class, we have all the malas. I will explain you later. We are going to chant and do the blessing for the malas before I give it to you. Okay? So therefore, please close your eyes and listen to the chant, and we are going to energize these mala beads for you all. So this chanting will be a meditation for you. First start with the loving kindness meditation. Close your eyes. Take few deep, long breaths and relax your whole body. This is a new day, new beginning, new year. Think to yourself, I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. I make this determination to take care of myself this new year. Please think about loving kindness, how you understand about it, how you feel about loving kindness, self-care. While you are focusing on that thought, we monks going to do a special chant to give blessings to all of you for this new year, and also we are going to energize these healing malas. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma Dansa itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho charana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro dhammasarati santa deva manussan Buddho bhagavati swakkato bhagavata dhammo dintiko akaliko ehi pansiko opanayiko tang veditambo viññohiti supatipanno bhagavato Sangho ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho samici patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho yadidan chantari purisa yugani anta purisa punga Esa bhagavato savaka sangho auneyo pauneyo anjali karaniyo anuttaram punyam kentang lokan sati etena sanca vanjena dukkha upasamintu te sanca vanjena bhaya upasamintu te tena sanca roga upasamintu te anida bhutani samagatani නිවායානිව අන්තලිංකේ සම්බේව භූතා සුමනා භවන්තු අතෝපි සුනන්තු භාසිතං තස්මායි භූතා නිසාමේත සම්බේ මෙන්තං මානුසියා පජාය දිවාචරන්තෝච අරන්තියේ බලින් ඉනේරංකත අම්පමන්තායං කිංචි වින්තං ඉදවාහුරංවා සුවායං රතනම් පනීතන් නනෝ සමං අන්ති තථාගතේන ඉදම්පි පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු විරාගං අමතං පනීතං යදජ්ජගාසක්්‍ය මුනි සමාහිතෝ ධම්මේන සමන්ති කිංචි ඉදම්පි ධම්මේ රතනම් පනීතං ඒතේන චේන සුවන්ති හෝතු බුද්ධ සෙන්ටෝ පරිවන්න ඊසුචින් සමාධිමාන තරිකඤ්ඤමාහු සමාධිනාතේන සමෝන විඤ්ජති ඉදම්පි රතනම් පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු ගලා අන්ට සතම්පසන්තා චන්තාරි ඒතානි යුගානි හොන්ති තේ දංකිනෙයි සුගතංස සාවකා ඒතේසු දින්නානි මහප්පලානි ඉදම්පි රතනම් පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු පයොන්තා මනසා දල්ලේන නිංකාමිනෝ ගෝතම සාසනම්මේ තා අමතං විගය ලන්දා මුදා නිම්බුතින් බුංජමානා ඉදම්පි රතනම් පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු දකීලෝ පටවින්සිතෝසියා චතුම්බි වාතේබි අසම්පකම්පි උපමං සම්පුරිසං වදාමි යෝ අරිය සංජානි අවෙච්ච පස්සති ඉදම්පි සංඝේ පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු සංජානි විභාවයන්ති ගම්බීර පඤ්ඤේන සුදේසිතානි කිංචාපිතේ හොන්ති මන්තානතේ බවං අන්ට මං ආදියන්ති ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු වංශ දංසන සම්පදාය තයස්සු වම්මා බහිතා භවಂತಿ සංකාය විචිකිංචිතංච සීලම්බතං වාපි අදන්ති කිංචි චතුප්පායේ මුන්තෝ චචාබිටානානි අබම්බෝ කාතුං ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනං පනීතං ඒතේන සංජේන සුවන්ති හෝතු පිසෝ කම්මං කරෝති පාපකං කායේන වාචා උදචේතසා වා අබම්බෝ තංස පටිච්චාදාය අබම්බතාදින්ට පදංස වුන්තා ඉදම්පි සංඝේ රතනම් පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු පගුම්බේ යතාපුන්සිතංගේ ගිම්මාන මාසේ පටමස්මින් නතුපමන්දම්ම වරං අදේසයි නිබ්බාන ගාමින් පරමං ඉදම්පි සන්දේ රතනම් පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු වරඤ්ඤෝ වරදෝ වරාරෝ අනුත්තරෝ ධම්ම වරං අදේසයි බුද්දේ රතනම් පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝ පුරාණං නවන්නන්ති සම්භවං විරන්ත චින්තා ආයතිකේ භවස්මින් ජාවිරුල්ලින් චන්දා නිම්බන්ති දීරා යතායම් පදීපෝ සංඝේ රතනම් පනීතං ඒතේන සංචේන සුවන්ති හෝතු භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානිව අන්තලින්කේ තථාගතං දේව පූජිතං බුද්ධං නමස්සාම සුවන්ති හෝතු යානිද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානිව අන්තලින්කේ තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං සම්මන්නමස්සාම සුවන්ති හෝතු යානිද භූතානි සමාගතානි බුම්මානි වායානිව අන්තලින්කේ තථාගතං දේව මනුස්ස පූජිතං සංඝන්නමස්සාම සුවන්ති හෝතු ඒතේන සංච වංජේන රූප සමින්තු තේ ඒතේන සංච වංජේන භයාවූප සමින්තු ඒතේන සංච වංජේන රෝගාවූප සමින්තු තේ සම්බීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සම්වරෝගෝ විනාස්සතෝ මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව භවතු මංගලං රක්칸තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්칸තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්칸තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොන්ති භවන්තු තේනං කන්තයක්ක භූතානම් පාපංගා රණා පරිත්තස්සානුභාවේන හන්තු තේ උපද්දවේ ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහින්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්칸තු ශාසනං ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහින්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්칸තු දේශනං ආකාසට්ටා ච බුම්මට්ටා දේවානාගා මහින්దికා පුඤ්ඤන්තං අනුමෝදිත්වා චිරන් රක්칸තු ත්වං සදාති Okay, everybody. Do you believe there is time, real thing called time? I think there is no such thing called time. So we made this word time for our convenience. So without time, that concept very difficult to function in the world. So time is conventional. So when we talking about the teaching of the Buddha, we call it is go beyond the time and space. Now think about this. Today we were planning to start the class conventional time around 3. So then we, in everyday life, we are expecting people to come to the temple or workplace on time. If there is no such thing called time, I think we all are going to be very confused. So that's why I said, in reality, in deeper teaching, there is no such thing called time. But to function ourselves in this existence, we have to make time. So therefore, there is no such thing called, if there is no time, there is no such thing called New Year too. Does it make sense? So, but for our convenience, we have to create New Year. So, if you receive my New Year message, because people are really concerned about New Year, every Christmas Day, I'm sending message from my heart to people. So, if you read that, during this time, we experience so many things in our life. As I said, when you get into the deeper practice, we can go beyond the time and space, and as long as we attain to enlightenment, we can exist in this world. I think it is very important to have New Year. My Sri Lankan heritage, our New Year is April 14th. Now, last 25 years, I never celebrated Sri Lankan New Year in person in Sri Lanka. It's a kind of weird for my family. And even when they celebrating New Year, they are sending me messages, oh, Happy New Year. I don't feel it. Many years without being a part of it, I don't feel connected to it anymore. But I have memories. Now think about how we are conditioning ourselves. Now, most of my adult life, I was here out of my own motherland. So I'm so used to American culture now. So I feel my holiday, this Christmas. Even I'm a Buddhist monk. Why? I'm conditioned to this. Nothing wrong with that. So New Year come January 1st, I feel connected because most of my adult life, I experience that. It's very interesting, right? So then sometime when we are believing those time, we really get upset. We get mad. We yell at each other. If you really deeply understand why we have time to make ourselves comfortable, life to function, that is the only purpose. So anyway, today in conventional world, whole world, accepting today is the New Year, new beginning. So, in the Buddhist teaching, we have a word in Sanskrit. These things are coming to my mind. I thought better to explain to you. We call the bhava. Bhava means existence. So, now we all are in bhava, that this existence. We born into this world, now we exist. It's beautiful. Now we all are exist. If we can talk about exist, there is another word come right after that. What is the next word? If there is existence, non-existence. If something exists, there is no non-existence too. So then Buddha was talking about that too. So now we all know, whether we like or not, we exist. Maybe sometime we like to exist. Happy moments, happy times, we all love to exist, right? Unhappy moments, we don't want to be exist. That's what we call happy moment, we want to exist. Unhappy moment, we don't want to exist. Both are suffering. This makes sense? Both are suffering. So therefore, enlightenment means non-existence. Totally, we are not born again. So I'm not going to talk about that. It's a totally different journey. So anyway, now we all know we exist. However, when we are existing, we know that what is our job now? To taking care of ourselves in this existence. So, as I said, there is a word bhava, existence, that means moment to moment we are existing. Do you think you are the same person before you leave the home? Never change? Huh? Always changing. I know you are in the same physical body, but, maybe you drive like almost 1 hour, I know. But you are the same person. I can see the last time I saw you, and you helped me last time, and I can see the same person. But our existence, we change. Maybe a few months old. That part never stop. Is it fun? Is it fun? No. Today, one of my best friend, mother, turned into 80. 8 years old. Then son sent me a picture, a young mother, when she was like maybe her 30s. It is kind of shocking to see her 80 years old woman and beautiful young lady. Still she's beautiful young lady, her 30s. That means that is the existence. Everything is changing. So now we are keep happening. Bhava means keep happening again. In another word, we die, we born again. That's a big shot. But this bhava, this happening again, happening always, moment to moment, it is happening. Like maybe 20 minutes ago, I came here. Now I'm sitting here. Everybody can see I'm sitting here. But lots of changes happening in my body, in my mind, getting old. My cells are changing. I think after we understand that, no need to worry. Be happy. That is the way it is. Everything is changing. If you understand this truth in this new year, what will happen? If you deeply understand this truth, what we are going to do? Have fun. That's what I am always thinking about. I am getting old. Let's have fun. I have lots of, these days, now I am 54. So I have a lot, it's obvious we have pains and aches and, knee pain and, I have frozen shoulder. That's why she helped me. And so all those things I'm going through. Even last night, it was so challenging for me to sleep because of my shoulder pain. Then I was thinking, laying on my bed, I'm keep trying to falling asleep because if I sleep this side pain, that side pain, and then I was laughing myself. What is the message this pain is giving me? Hurry up, man. Hurry up. And have fun. Have fun. Then I had another question, big question marks. How? Now, I just up, until New Year come, everybody's calling me and chatting with me. And so until New Year comes, I was up. I didn't go to sleep. Then all night, without sleeping, I was laughing myself. How am I going to have fun? Therefore, I don't have time to suffer. Suffering is obvious. I cannot run away from it. But I have to accept it. I know all night I couldn't sleep. But I woke up 5:30 again. Even I couldn't sleep. I know I am tired and exhausted this morning. But being tired and exhausted, if I just sitting on a couch, worrying about it, what is the benefit I am going to receive? Then, nothing. Just more worrying. So people are always asking me, because, last week I was in Maui, Hawaii, and so people asking how you are keeping this attitude all the time. Then I was reminding those people, suffering is optional. So I suffered a lot, still I do, but I don't want to bring more suffering into my life. Therefore, what I am doing, I enjoying my life moment to moment. Even I am physically pain, still I am going to enjoy my life because I don't have that much time left. So after that, I felt so positive. Whether I am sleeping, whether I am in pain, whether I have food or not, after I realized this truth, life is beautiful. So therefore, this afternoon, what I am asking, this New Year day, conventionally, we are going to born again. That's what I'm asking you. Bhava happen again. So last night, what happened to my life again? I made the decision, even I have pain, even I couldn't sleep, I am going to start new life. I made that attitude. So everybody can do it. Everybody can do it. So that's why we are starting, every year I started to do something January 1st to make that determination for people's life. So other thing I observe, when January 1st or 31st night or January 1st all day, people are very excited about New Year resolutions and all those things and talking about it. Oh my God, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Just 1 week. Just 1 week. After that, you are the same all habitual actions we are keep doing. So what I'm asking, don't make a big plan for the New Year. Today is January 1st. Start like 7 days. Make a small one first. How I am going to do 7 days this business? So then after 7 days, you can look at yourself, how I did. Oh my God, I did. Maybe you couldn't do it 7 days, maybe you did 5 days. Instead of worrying about 2 days you miss it, be happy I did really good 5 days. Because always people go in the negative side. So then start over. So make that kind of plan for this New Year. Otherwise, end of the year, this year, when I do another workshop, next, 23 January 1st, then you will come again to that. Then after a few days, you are the same person. I think I really appreciate even this difficult day, snowing outside, you made to the temple, I really appreciate that. But same time, while I am appreciating it, what I am asking you all, make a strong determination to how to keep your practice in really good focus level. So other day, 2 weeks ago, somebody came to me and asked me, Bhante, after pandemic, we all stuck in places, and I used to travel almost 200 days per year, but because of the pandemic, I couldn't do it. So she said, I really see tremendous change in your life after this pandemic? If not after, during this pandemic. So then she said, what you always, when you are giving talk, you are giving this totally different wisdom. And what is that change? So then she asked me, one day you had to make a special announcement to explain to people what is that transformation happened during this pandemic. I agree with that because I changed a lot. Please ask this monk, working with me is not easy. I'm not mean or rude or anything because my nature, work means work, cleaning is cleaning. If you clean it, you have to do a right job. If you pick something, you have to keep it in the right place. Otherwise, I'm really go behind. That's my nature, otherwise cannot be a leader. I was thinking, sometimes it is little too much. Because sometimes things are loose ends and I understand that. But still I have that strong focus about administration and all those things. I'm really focused in details. But same time, the way I'm looking at the situation is different now. The big improvement happened in my life during the pandemic is patience. I got lots of patience. So now what I'm doing, instead of reacting to the situation, I just wait and later I'm responding it. When I'm reacting to the situation, I'm emotional. Does it make sense? When something happens, when you are reacting, it is emotional drama. When you are responding, wisdomful, mindful, thoughtful, gentle, kind, all the good qualities are there when you are responding. Your presentation is different. Your words are different. I observe myself when I am responding, I am more gentle and soft. When I am reacting, forget about it. That's why I said better to ask the monks when I am reacting. So therefore, why I am talking about myself honestly? That means you understand we all are human beings. So I am practicing as a monk last 40 years. Now think about, still it is difficult in me, how difficult in you. Therefore you are not late. Don't think I'm late. You are not late. If you think you are late, you are going to lose this moment too. Therefore you are not late. This is the time for you. Okay. Now this is a mala. Okay. Oh, I broke it. And so that's what I was going to teach anyway. So I will pick another one. So every profession we have props. Doctors have props, nurses have props, yoga teachers, temple have different props. This is another prop. Does it make sense? So why we need props? To make the job easy and comfortable. Now think about, you can sit on the wooden floor. Can you? Yes, you can. But it is easy or difficult? It's difficult. Why we are putting the cushion? We want to have comfortable for our, right? And why we need the chair? Another prop, because people who cannot sit on the floor, they need the chair. Okay, this is the props in the meditation prop. It is called the mala. And also, Buddha also used many different props to teach people to understand about their life. I'm going to tell a story. There was a monk, he's very famous, well educated, and also mentally he is in a higher level. His nephew became a monk under this great teacher. Okay, nephew also student now. Now uncle and son, right? They both are monks, young monks and adults. So this young monk is not good for books, to study. He's kind of lazy and he doesn't want to focus. And uncle, the monk keep trying. I call the munkle, right? Munkle is keep trying. That's what my nephew called me, munkle. And so, he's keep trying, to teach this young monk. He didn't get it. Finally, he was really upset. My family member, I'm doing really great, but why he cannot do it really good? Finally, he said, better for you to go home. Disrobe and go home. You cannot do this job. So the monk made the decision. So then, this young monk keep asking, the teacher gave lots of, the opportunities for this man, but didn't work. Finally, the senior monk decided, no chance again. Please go home. So finally, he was sitting at the temple and emotional and crying and sad. One morning, that's the schedule of the Buddha. Every morning, he is using his foresight to look at the world. He doesn't have it all the time. As a habit of the Buddha's schedule, every morning after he wake up, he uses his foresight to look at the world. Is there any special human being need help today? So, however, from the distance or going to that place, Buddha always helping. There's lots of stories about it. So that morning, Buddha saw this young monk need help. So then Buddha, realized we all the monks of the temple and the Buddha himself, and being in somebody's rich person's house for the lunch meal, invited for the monks. Then Buddha asked another person, go and check, is there any monks at the temple? Then there is they then go and check, there is one young monk at the temple. So then what Buddha did? Buddha went to that monk and he was sad and emotional. What Buddha said? I am going to help you. Then Buddha found a very small piece of white clothes, props, white clothes. Then gave it to that young monk's hand and he said, go outside, sunny day. Then while you are rubbing, using your two fingers, while you are rubbing this white piece of cloth, you have to focus on your mind and meditate while keep rubbing it and doing your practice. That's the only thing he has to do. Keep rubbing it. Now he's keep doing it. After an hour later, he just looking at it. Then he saw that pure white piece of cloth. What happened? Stain. Dark. It's not white anymore. Why? He is standing on hot, sunny day. He was rubbing because of his sweat. It's become a dark color. In that moment, he was looking at it. His story says, that's the moment I attain enlightenment. Now think about uncle was keep trying to teach him the lesson. Maybe yelled at him, upset with him, but didn't work. Buddha used one little prop and gave him to focus on. He got it. Does it make sense? So maybe after this, don't go home and keep rubbing piece of cloth like this. Maybe you don't get it. You don't get it. Maybe something else. So in that moment, Buddha was like a doctor. Exactly what he did, he diagnosed his problem. Then accordingly, he gave a prop to this young monk to do, to find his insight. So therefore, what I'm asking you to use this mala bead as a prop. Okay, this mala beads has 108 beads. 108 beads. That means we have selective 108 defilements in our mind. Anger, jealousy, whatever challenges we have, those are the defilements. So, each beads representing those defilements, those problems in human mind and human existence. To make it easy for us, we have a tassel, is make it decorative and beautiful. Okay, that's the purpose of that. And this brown guy, we have a brown guy. This one we call the guru bead, guru. You know the word guru, right? Guru is a teacher, guidance. This is the guide. We have to have main guide. Buddha is the guru. Maybe I am guru to somebody. Somebody can be guru to me. Whoever noble friends who is helping us, they are the gurus supporting us. So starting, then guru bead. So what you have to do, you just focus on the guru bead and pay respect to your inner guidance. That's what guru bead representing. So that means sometimes you don't have in person is a guru, but I'm going to make my own guru in my inner self. That's what guru bead representing. You can make yourself way. Then you can pick one bead, okay, just one. Think about the word this new year you want to work on. No need to tell me. You can pick a word. This is the word, this is the practice I'm really, this year I'm going to focus on. Now, I am going to pick the word for myself, healing, for example. So, then what you are going to do, you can hold the mala way you like, right? However you feel comfortable. Then make that determination with the guru bead. Then go to the first bead and say that word, healing. When you say that word, healing, no need to be such a hurry. Slow down mentally, emotionally, physically. Word, healing to this bead. Wait. Then you will feel you are picking your breath. Breathe in, natural breath, breathe in. Then breathe out, let go. Just wait a second. Then go to the second one. Say the word, healing. Breathe in, breathe out, let go. Then go to the third one. So, if you want to do 108, I'm fine with that. If you want to start small, go with 10. Does make sense? Any question? If you lose your focus, this is like a video game. And, right, it's like a game. If you lose your focus, what will happen? You have to come back to Guru. It's lots of practice, actually this is a good training because I tried a lot. Most of the time, I'm wearing something like that always, especially middle of the traffic. Like a today kind of days, so stop traffic, there's an accident, we are impatient. Grab your mala. That's really good thing. Any question about those things, what I said? About the mala bead? No questions? Okay, let's try it then. Okay? So, before you start this practice, let's practice a little, longer loving kindness meditation to settle down ourselves. Then I'm going to ask you to start the mala bead meditation. And you can pick your own word. Okay? Please find a comfortable posture. Gently close your eyes. Think to yourself, my life is so beautiful. This is precious. I have all the beautiful opportunities. I can walk, I can talk, I can think. Be grateful for all the functioning body you have. Then you can grateful to all the other things. You have a job to survive. Be grateful for that. Even it is not fun always going to work, but be grateful. There are so many people in the world, there is no jobs. You have some money. Be grateful for that. You have food to eat. Be grateful for that. You have car to drive. Be grateful for that. You have house to live. Be grateful for that. You have clothes to wear. Be grateful for that. You have sun and moon. Be grateful for that. You have water to drink and shower. Be grateful for that. You have air to breathe. Be grateful for that. There are so many things in life. You can be happy. You can be content. Now think to yourself, I am well. I am happy. I am peaceful. Energizing your mind, you are giving all the healing powers to your body. I am telling you, this is the most powerful thing in the world. I am telling you this through my own experiences. Human mind is the most powerful organ, object we have. Therefore, please appreciate this precious gift we all have. I am well. I am happy. I am peaceful. How you feel in this moment, in your own body. If you are tired or exhausted, don't try to push that feeling away. It is a part of life. Just smile to it instead of disappointment. Maybe you have a headache. Smile to it. Accept it. Whatever physical pain you have, accept it. It is giving me a message. No matter what is happening in my body, no matter what is happening around the world, this is the most powerful world, my inner self. Therefore, I am taking care of myself today, this New Year day. Now you can use your healing mala, starting from the Guru bead. Make your wish with your Guru, make your wish with your determination, make the commitment. There is no right way or wrong way to do it. Don't have those doubts. The way you do it, that's the way it is. After you make that determination, wish, you pick your word, then follow your breathing and continue your practice. If you lose your awareness, start over. observe your mind, observe your body, how you feel in this present moment. Please open your eyes. How was it? What are the challenges and what are the good experiences you have? Both are wonderful. If they are challenging, you know it is challenging. MJ, you have any thoughts?
I was up till 2:30, so I started to show. I started to get very relaxed. I was so.
Yeah. Okay. So I did this much. This part. So I lost one time in the beginning. Then I start over. And one thing, we can talk about our experiences, okay? One thing I experienced, so not only the beads, my finger touch, that gentle touch, how I am moving my fingertips, everything is become very special. We are not really concerned about those little subtle sensations, right? So today I was thinking how beautiful. Sometimes these beads are a little small. I had the thought, oh, they are so small. And I want to have a bigger, now think about the mind. So then I want to have some extra effort to really touch and move, and my movement and gentleness and everything is there in that moment. That's what I experienced. Anybody else, any experiences you want to share? Yes? Okay. Go. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Right, exactly. Another good thing, why I started this meditation, when I was young, my grandmother, she is very spiritual human being, because she is the only person who supported for me to leave the home and become a monk. All my family members are against it, but she is the only one who said, oh, you can do it, you can go. I will handle it, I will take care of it, So, every time when she go to the temple, she's taking like a rosaries, right? And taking these beads. She has a very old mala bead. So, it was so funny to me when I'm looking at my grandma doing it. All the time she's hiding in a corner and doing this. Now it's always that I have that imagination and pictures in my head. And also she was a very calm human being. I think it's helped her to calm down. And she's the one first teacher gave me this lesson. This is my grandma's lesson. That's how I learned. Yes, huh?
Yes, first it was very difficult.
Uh-huh.
We started early, it
Huh?
was a long trip, and I had to go back to the building many times.
Okay.
Because I couldn't do it. And each time I touched the bead, the word helping almost came to mind.
Uh-huh.
But helping for me is something comes out from heaven.
Uh-huh.
And it is in a sudden all the actions
Uh-huh.
that were attached to the word helping
Uh-huh.
back. And then everything helping.
Okay.
Because it's the same as the word tsunami.
Uh-huh.
And then I said, no, I have to stop.
Uh-huh.
And I do know, I think with the 40,
Uh-huh.
and I touched it without thinking.
Uh-huh.
And then I became so relaxed, I started to fall asleep.
Okay, that's good. That's why I said there is no right way or wrong way. When you do it, you will figure it out. That's why I said that young monk, he's rubbing that piece of cloth. We cannot get it. Who gets it? I don't get it. But he got it. So that means this awareness, this higher experience is so personal. Therefore, no comparison at all with somebody. Oh, she did really well. Why I cannot do it? That's a regular human world. That competition is in the regular. There is no competition when we go inner self. Your own inner experience is person to person is different. And also there is another, one of the famous Buddhist nun in the history, as a long story, I don't want to tell her story, and how she attained to the awareness and enlightenment. She was listening to the Buddha one evening, then she was walking to her mud hut, the hut she's, sleeping. And so in ancient India, still Sri Lanka, we have something, especially at the temples, we walking to our own bedroom or something like that, it's lots of dust. We are not wearing shoes sometimes. We have water basket to wash our feet. So she climbed a little few steps and there's a water to wash her feet. And so she washed it. She was so aware about it. And so then after she washed herself, she put one step inside the room, how mindful she was. Then other one still out. Then she turned her head and looked down. Then she saw that water sucking to the ground. She, her story, her enlightenment, she is talking. That moment, I saw everything about impermanence. I realized my wisdom. Now we are going to the river and all day watching a river, we don't get it. Therefore, it is very personal experience, this. Okay, anybody else?
Is there a reason that there's 108 beads?
Yeah, that's why I said we have, according to the Buddhist teaching, we have 108 defilements, challenges. So, anger is a one. So all those challenges we have, that 108 is there. Yeah. So through our five senses. Those are the, the difficulties. Anything else?
First I was like, well, how am I going to know when I go out when you say lose focus? Because even in my meditation, I'm still trying to learn that. So I'm doing it. I go, oh, it sounds like a snowblower. And then I still kept going. I'm like, wait, I'm going to go back to the beginning.
Yes. Thank you so much being honest. That's why I said honesty.
And then the next one was, going good. Oh, it's so good to see the monks back. So I'm seeing it can be so subtle.
Right.
The thought where
Yes, it's very subtle.
That's practice.
Yeah, that means I think training, that's the word. Training. We need, now think about in the physical body, we have to do lots of training. So same thing with that. We are untrained. Our minds are untrained. The word, when I was a young monk, I think it's a Buddhist teaching too, we are not listening to the teacher. When he has the chant, we just, poking to each other and laughing and doing things. Kids. And when he has to meditate, we, doing things to each other. We are teenagers. And so we always get into the trouble. Every time when my master catch me doing something to other monks, the word he is always using, you guys are like a wild animals. Wild animal. Not trained. So, what my teacher did for me, catch a wild animal from the forest or jungle and train me. That's why I'm a monk now. That's why I'm doing well. That training helped a lot. Otherwise, I do all the wild things. How beautiful, right? Because our mind is crazy. Doesn't allow us to stay focused. Because if we are not stay focused, that's how the word I used first in the beginning, that bhava or existence will carry on. Universe need that energy to exist. So therefore, our tendency to get distracted. But get out from that distraction is a challenge, but that's why less enlightened people in the world, That's why we don't have Buddhas everywhere. Why? Very difficult to attain. But if you start today, tomorrow will be better. And every time when you distract, don't be mad or upset. If you are mad, you get into, that means you ate the bait from the universe. Yeah, you ate the hook. And so that means, everything kind of normal, but it is not normal. That means we are attaching to this suffering again and again. So when we are really focused, we are detaching from even we exist in the world, less suffering, less pain.
I'm a really competitive person.
Uh-huh.
Like I was a college athlete and everything, and I find that I'm very competitive with myself.
Uh-huh.
And ever since coming here and ever since practicing, I found that like whenever I catch myself right at the restart, I was like, oh, why can't I just? Well, who knows? No one else is except for when there was a big broom, and I was like, I bet everyone just had to restart. No one knows. I don't get a medal.
Right.
And it completely changes how I live my entire life because it's always about
Right.
a track athlete. I was just like, no one.
Right, exactly.
No one's going to be like, hey,
Right. How beautiful, right?
why should I live myself with the ruler?
Right, exactly. That means, when we are not aware, we are creating that imagination competitor in front of us. That's what we have to stop. Otherwise we are creating competitor for us, right? Even there's no person next to me, but we creating one. We are making that imagination. How distractive this existence, right? It's so amazing. Actually, it's so powerful to me these days, these things, how I understand, get into that place, we need lots of training. Lots of training. But when you say training, understand, the moment of understand is happen like this. But we need that process.
How do you then, if maybe I think I have that moment, to not get scared of that moment?
Sorry, I didn't.
That I don't get scared.
Right,
of that moment.
right.
That if I do connect or get in touch,
Mm-hmm.
is that still like creating something? Where does the fear?
Yeah, then when you are creating that imagination, then you are believing it. It's a real thing. It's a mind-made story. It is a mind-made. So, if you lose your awareness, you are giving power to that mind-made imagination. So that's what mindfulness stops. There was a young man used to come to the temple, still he's coming. One day mother came to me and said, my son is well educated and doing a good job. Bhante, now he doesn't go to work because he thinks he's sick. I asked, what is that? Then he said, something wrong with his eyes. Then they went to the doctors and all the, doctor's appointment, check everything. Doctor said, no, nothing. You are perfect. You are wonderful. You are a young man. Nothing wrong with you. But still, he feel like a twitch, like twitching the eyes. So finally, this is so annoying. He doesn't go to work and he quit the job and he's sleeping all day and he's really stressed out for the mother. Then mother was upset and came to me and said, Bhante, can you talk to my son about it? I'm not a doctor about to check the eyes. And so he came and sitting here with me and I was asking, Bhante, I have, this twitching, doctors cannot find out. They are thinking I'm okay, totally fine. And then I said, oh really, you have that? I do too. Then I was doing like this, oh my God, I do too. Then he asked me, you have very often? I said, yes. Because I have two eyes, things are happening all the time. That's it, problem solved. And then now he's still coming to the temple and doing really well. And so but what I did, actually those things happening to me all the time. When I drink too much coffee, It's happened. So then, after doctors, what he did, he make that mental story. Then he giving the power and life to that mental story, something wrong. I think most of our experiences are mental creations. Why? We are not powerful, mindful human beings. We are not well-trained our mind. Sometimes people, I can see well-trained bodies, but not well-trained mind. Yes.
What I noticed was that I was going in and out of very close to sleep, and then I would squeeze I would like be between those subtle things of like almost sleeping, and then awakeness again, and when I was like, oh, you're sleeping, I would squeeze the bead,
To wake up.
Yeah, and then of course 5 seconds later you said, well, if you're sleepy.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But what I think was really interesting for me was to toggle between that physical experience and my sleepiness and then the word I was trying to say. It was like these levels of existence.
Right. I totally. Right.
Which is really
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Other thing I experience, when I do it, I'm really attaching to the word time. It is challenging. Now think about that condition. It's happened to me first. So I'm really attaching, how long I have to take this. How fast I have to move this bead. Because we are so conditioned to the time. So that, then I figure it out, there is no such thing right and wrong. The way I'm doing that, that's the way I'm doing. Sometimes I did very quickly, sometimes I did very slowly. Sometimes I hold it for a while, sometimes I go to the second one very fast. Everything is okay. So, but the most important thing when I do all those little things, I am aware about every little details and action what I'm doing. That is the power. But we are not really focused on the details. Then sometime in between the beads, I touch the string. There's a little rubber string. We can feel that. So every sensation counts, not only just beads. Anything else? Yes, doctor.
Well, I am trying to work on my mind on the word like. And so I try to, if I like this, I know how to let it go. And so I like this later. And so I'm pretty successful.
Okay.
And since I'm getting old, people call me instead of Dr. Hope, so they call me Uncle Hope. So now I'm pretty happy with that Uncle. And so I'm very well with that. Until you gave me another item that I like.
Right.
Monko.
Monko.
So how can I let it go?
Right. Yeah, that's interesting, right? That's what we are going to talk about tomorrow, about how to let go things, retreat tomorrow, if the weather permit us. And also another wisdom, I want to let you know about this mala bead. So when that young monk experience changes, rubbing that piece of white cloth. That's what he experienced. When we are using more and more and more, few things are happening. One thing, this is mine. Right? Before you come here, do you have one? No. How do you feel about this now? This is mine. Yeah, this is my mala. So I use it, Bhante bless it. He gave it to me January 1st. This is mine. This is a good heart, close to my heart. It's a wonderful memory. Now you are keeping it, keep doing it. Tomorrow morning you break it. Then you get so frustrated. Oh my God, I lost my blessing. I lost my, it's people calling me, middle of nowhere. Bhante, I lost my bracelet. I lost my blessing. What's going wrong with me? People get scared. So if you break it, if you lose it, that is the time to let go. Therefore, don't attach to this. Don't attach to this. Right. When you use it, then you see the impermanence. There's another teaching of that. When you more use it, going to break it. So don't attach to it. So sometimes people collect every little beads and bring it to the temple. Oh my God, Bhante, what I'm going to do with this? Oh my God, my blessing. Then I say, there's a garbage bin. Why I say that intentionally? I know it sounds like a little rude, but I want to teach them a lesson. Because we have to let it go. Let it go. So, one of our taste of Sri Lanka, Julie, and 1 year, I cannot remember, I have lots of little items throughout the years people gave into me, like gifts. Sometime, even yesterday I was saying, I don't want to handle all these little things, collecting all the items. I don't like people bringing me all those little things. It's good gifts, I know, right? Oh, I give to somebody, I keep it or give it. Finally, it's go to somebody. So finally, I thought, 1 year I had lots of things. We are Taste of Sri Lanka is coming in February, and I'm going to put into the auction for my charities. So then I made the different auction table, and so then people love to get the things from me. Then, there was a couple of mala beads. Then one man came holding a mala bead from the table, put into my face like this. Bhante, what is this? He's upset. I said, it's a mala bead. That's what I said. Do you remember who gave it to you? I said, no, there are so many, I cannot remember. I am not like American, label everything and keep it, this year, this month, this day, somebody. I don't have time for that. So then what I did, no, somebody gave it to me. Do you remember who gave it to you? I said, no. 8 years ago, I traveled to India. Then I went to Nepal. I bought this mala bead for you. Now you are disrespecting to me. You don't like my gift. Why you are throwing it away? Really upset, so sound means. Then there's a couple of people around me. I was kind of looking at me, my nature. I didn't smile. It's very difficult for me. But however, I control myself. I said, okay, I want to ask you, 8 years ago, did you give it to me? I used the same tone. Did you give it to me? That's what I'm talking about. He said, yes, I did. If you give it to me, it is mine. That means I can do whatever I want. Therefore, no ownership for you about this mala bead. Therefore, ready to let it go. That's it. I just talking to other people. He just walk away. I know he's upset. And end of the Taste of Sri Lanka, he came back to me, holding the mala bead like this. Here you go. Take it back. I said, what happened? No, I purchased it from the auction. Then I go and check the paper. I think $65 or $70 he paid. He paid that much money and gave me as a gift. I said, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy I got another gift. Then I said, but you have to prepare for next year. That's what I said. You have to prepare for the next year. Then now he's totally in the good mood. He got the lesson. And he said, Bhante, that is the game you are going to play. Let's play together. You are keep putting the auction, I'm keep purchasing it. Keep bringing it to you. Then I said, no, my friend, I have more value to now. It's still that mala bead hanging on my walls. Now I have more value to it. Because why? Somebody learned the lesson, not the gift. Lesson is important. That's why I said, letting go is the big thing. Now, throughout the years, how many mala beads I use? Some I broke. Sometimes I'm wearing it. People come and get the mala bead. Then they said, can I get yours? Then they are asking, all the time they are asking whatever I am wearing. Then so many times I gave to people. So I'm okay to let go. That's the part of life. That's the teaching, right? Yeah. Okay.
This mala bead, you blessed it.
Yeah.
It's very special.
Uh-huh.
It happened on a special day.
Right.
And we are using it for taking care of it.
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, it breaks.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And how easily could it break?
Right.
So is it all right?
Actually, it is not the bad sign, when you see something breaking, it is not the bad sign. It is the good sign. It is a good sign teaching you the lesson. So people have ignorance, they think it is a bad sign. It is not the bad sign. It is giving you a message. That's why I'm always thinking, when I have my shoulder pain, it is not the bad. I know physically it is bad, but I'm always asking, what are the lessons you are going to tell me now? I'm talking to that pain as a person. It is a blessing for me to understand about my physical body. It doesn't mean I'm ignoring it. I'm going to work on it. But same time, I'm learning the lesson from it. And same time, if you break it, I bless it and wonderful. As long as you can keep it, you can keep it. The day you have to let go. That's how we are building that, the attachment with people. Now think about the doctor, you are husband and wife so long. Now living maybe 40, 50 years together, and how do you feel? Connected. I don't want to lose him, I don't want to lose her. But if you are worrying about it, we cannot enjoy the time with the person. Now if I'm worrying about to lose this, I cannot enjoy it. I'm only concerned to protect this. So just use it. But be grateful, protect it as much as you can, but time you lose it, just lose it. So, I have a AirPod. Always I'm listening to something, AirPod. Somebody gave it to me again. I think it's $200 or something like that. So, one of my best friend who was traveling with me one time, somewhere I lost it. Easily I put on the chair in the airport or somewhere, I forgot. So, now more than me, my friend is upset about it. Then I was asking, oh my God, still I'm thinking about the AirPod, I said, why are you worrying about it? I had to cry. And then he said, why am I worrying about it? Because you are not worrying about it. I said that, Michael, actually. And so then I asked, you want to take my worries? Then he said, you don't have worries to take. Then I said, you are totally ignorance. I don't have worry about it. I know somebody going to use it. I changed my attitude about it. I know it is expensive. Somebody will like it. Somebody will use it. I was so happy. Somebody is not going to put it in the garbage. I don't think so. So then I said, how wonderful. Maybe teenager pick it. And he is using to listen to the music. I'm so happy. That means I gave a gift. Now, things I'm not worrying about, you pick from me and you creating your own suffering. No need to. So same with the people and things. Therefore, these kind of props always teaching us so many good lessons. Okay, the last one is the, letting go. Letting go. Yes.
Have you ever been at a public notary?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a favor to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Be a public notary.
Huh?
Okay. I have been married to her for the last 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
And every night, she put the blanket on me.
Mm-hmm.
And she kissed me on the forehead. Okay. And I told her, probably the third time. And the last time was just last night. And I told her, you are taking care of me. Kiss me every night. Put the blanket on me. Remember, the day I'm on the coffin, you kiss on my head.
Mm-hmm.
And not be surprised that my skin will be cold. And so, at this time, I said to her, so please, can you confirm my advice to her? And she said, oh, no,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Always, actually, I'm travel with them all the time when I'm doing the retreat. Lots of lessons learn from them. Even young people love those two people to carry. They think, they are the saints. Go with us. They are going to Sri Lanka with me this year. Next, that's wonderful. I hope everybody enjoy. Thank you so much for coming. And so go home and try this little meditation every single day. I'm so grateful to you all and Happy New Year. And don't forget after a few days. And don't go to that habitual action again. And start something small and try to practice and focus and more training in life. Maybe in mid-year, maybe you can come back to me and tell, okay, Bhante, I'm getting better. Now, today you said that, I'm getting better every day. And so that's what I want to hear. So when I hear that, I always feel, I know I'm doing the right thing. I get more support from you to continue this work. So somebody called me today when I'm coming to the temple, oh, Bhante, Happy New Year, from Sri Lankan woman living in California. And so then she asked me what I'm going to do. I said, I'm going to the temple for meditation. Oh, today is a New Year day. Lots of Sri Lankan people are in the... I said, none. No Sri Lankans are there. Then she was, what? No Sri Lankan people? I said, no, nobody today. Nobody here, right? So then she was kind of cannot believe. Then I said, I need people who wants to practice, not the Sri Lankan or not American or it doesn't matter what country they are coming from. I need people who committed to their practice. That's what I want. So therefore, I'm really happy to spend time with you because when you are focused on something, you're really trying to do it. It's giving me so much courage to continue my work. Okay? So therefore, the best gift you can give to me, practice, practice, practice. So, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Please stand up.